Hi everybody, welcome back to another Teaching Tuesday. My name is James Hutchison. I'm going to show you a really great drill today to help you with your power generation over the winter so that you can add a little distance come spring. Okay, so we all want to hit it further. We're all watching golf these days and seeing people like DeChambeau and Dustin Johnson have a lot of success. So there's ways we can improve our power without doing too much other than working on our sequencing and just kind of how we're using the lower body during our swing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to make some slow motion swings and we're going to focus on a couple of things. The first one is when we swing back, we are going to make sure we make this little lateral shift away from the ball. Most people already do this, so be careful that you're not adding excessive amounts of shift off of the ball. But we do want to make sure we're loading up into that right leg. Okay, you can also feel like maybe you get just a tiny bit higher with your belt buckle. That way you have a lot of space to then generate some power. Okay, so the takeaway is going to look like this, where we go a little lateral shift off of the ball right in the first part of our backswing. Okay, then we'll take it up to the top. And from here, I want to feel like my transition starts by shifting the weight back and down into my front side. So it's going to be this kind of little bumpy move where I add a little knee flex and I shift all of my weight down into my left side. Okay, so that's part two. And then part three is going to be to rotate while we push up out of the ground. So you can see my left knee really straightening so that by the time I get to the ball, the left knee is pretty straight and I've pushed out of the ground, which will then transfer that energy into the club as long as we're doing it in the right sequence. Okay, so 3 steps. We're going to go backswing, lateral shift, transition, shift back and down, and then down to impact, up and around, rotating as we push up out of the ground. Okay, so if you do those 3 things in the proper order, you're going to create a lot more power, and then the ball's going to go further and hopefully a little straighter too, because your sequence will be better. Okay, so for your drill, we're going to make really slow swings where we shift off the ball a little bit. We get to the top, we shift down and forward into that front side, and then around and up. Okay, so if we put all that together in fast motion, it's a little bit like that, and that should produce a little more power for you come spring.